Hey guys, my name is Pezza, and in this video I'm going to be showing you how I started streaming on TikTok and not only grew my TikTok stream but also my YouTube, Instagram and my Twitch. Make sure you watch the video all the way to the end so you can get my biggest tip for content creation. I started streaming in 2023, but majority of my growth was in 2024. But now that it's 2025, I thought I'll kind of share what I've learned streaming on TikTok to grow all of my other platforms. I've attached a bunch of different timestamps to kind of make the video a bit easier to watch if you just kind of want to skip through certain bits and everything, just so we can get to the point so I don't yap. Now, a little bit of disclaimer before we get started. I am in no means a big creator or have all of the answers. Everything in this video is going through my own personal experience of what I have learned, and I'm just sharing that information out to you in this video. Some things that may have worked for me may not work for you, and some things that may work for you may not work for me. So with that out of the way, let's get this video going. So my content is gaming content, and I grew up watching YouTubers such as PewDiePie, Markiplier, Jacksepticeye, and like as any kid growing up, we've all wanted to play video games and make content out of it and just have a good time all around. And that's what my content is primarily focused on from those good old days. So I initially started streaming on Twitch because I wanted to document gameplay from me playing with my friends, kind of like as little memories. Wasn't really intending to kind of grow as a creator or even be a creator to begin with. It was just like little highlights for me to enjoy and my friends to enjoy, for us to look back and laugh on. But when I started, I soon found that I actually really enjoyed making content. And soon after, I got to about 300 followers on Twitch. I was averaging about 2 to 3 viewers for the majority of the time. And I wasn't really finding any growth. And as I was trying to grow through Twitch, I got burnt out because I wasn't. So I went into full-time work. And then one day, like most of us, I was doom scrolling on TikTok, and then I found a person live streaming gameplay, but not directly recording from their phone, which I've seen before. They were actually had it up like a regular stream, like you would see on Twitch or on YouTube. And I said, how did they do that? I bet I can do that too. So I figured out how to do it using TikTok Live Studio. I got to work and they were playing a trending game at the time, which is a Five Nights at Freddy's fan game called The Glitched Attraction, and it was trending on TikTok. And from me, little old me being a tiny little baby streamer that used to averaging about 1 to 2 viewers, suddenly had on TikTok Live 300 people watching for the live stream. And let me tell you, that was very crazy for a new streamer. From then on, I was hooked. So now with the Pezza lore out the way, or if you just skip through it, let's get down to the actual basis of the video. But before we address the basis of the video, let's discuss the elephant in the room. If you've ever been on a TikTok Live, you've probably come across some pretty interesting, to say the least, content. Like any kind of online platform, you can come across kind of scams or just kind of crash content, or just straight up stolen content from other creators. Well, I've seen videos from YouTubers going through and they try out TikTok and they scroll through and check out the live streams, and a lot of it is just junk content, which realistically it is. There is a lot of very unenthusiastic, uninspired content on TikTok, and I don't blame people for having to leave it in a very sour taste in their mouth. But if you're able to weave your way through the junk content, it won't take you long before you'll actually eventually have your For You page catered to what you enjoy, and in this sense, it's gaming content. Now, on YouTube, there's a lot of different guides on everything, and especially when it comes to streaming. And from what I personally have learned from, I learned from a guy called Eljay, who has a YouTube channel called The Stream Scheme, and I learned a lot of what I know today from his content. So you absolutely should check him out. I've put a link to his content in my bio. Now, when it comes to streaming on TikTok versus streaming on Twitch, it's a whole different can of worms. Where Twitch relies on lurkers, and for those of you that don't know, lurkers are people that have the stream up in the background, but not necessarily engaging in chat. They're just kind of watching, or they got you up on the TV, or whilst they do other things. TikTok really relies on consistent engagement. And by that I mean TikTok has a feature where if you keep tapping the screen on a live stream, you send likes, which don't cost you any kind of money, but those likes will boost the stream out to more people. These kind of likes, the more of them that are coming in, more consistently coming in, the more that streamer will get recommended onto the For You page. That's why if you ever join a TikTok live stream, you can see why people are saying tap the screen, and all those kind of things. Then there's also just general comments and engagement. The more chatter going on in the live stream will lead to more push to the For You page as well. So the more that's going on, the more the content and the live stream will get pushed out. So with that, engagement is key on TikTok. So you want to be, as a content creator, constantly engaging with your chat. So my advice is, don't have any dead silence. Don't be sitting there quietly and playing your game. You need to be constantly talking. Maybe you're transitioning to a different game. You could put some music on to fill that empty air, and then you could ask your chat, hey guys, while I get this next game going, where's everybody watching from right now? And that from there alone will get people talking. Even shy people might just be like, hey, I'm from Australia, I'm from the UK, I'm from Norway, all these different things. And you'll find people are watching you all over the world on TikTok. Now, when it comes to general live streaming, you're often told overlays, graphics, cool looking effects is what you always want to kind of have on your streams. And I totally get it. Normally in a normal streaming situation, people want to have cool looking streams and make it really pop. However, on TikTok, it's the total opposite. Having more stuff on your screen and a lot of stuff going on can actually really harm your live stream. TikTok's bot has a feature where it protects the content from going to different platforms. So if you have a big Twitch icon or a big YouTube icon or a big Instagram icon, and you have follow me here or I'm here and everything like that, or you got all these crazy effects or graphics going on or GIFs or whatever, TikTok will see that and go, I don't want you taking those people to those other platforms. I want to keep them here. And so it will not push you out onto the For You page for you to be discovered. So it's better for you as a streamer to just simply have your camera on top, gameplay in the middle, and that's it. And to give you an idea, this is exactly what my stream used to look like when I first started. Here's some of my early videos, and you can see I've got like a GIF, I've got my old username there in between, then I got the gameplay, and then I got another GIF image on the bottom to kind of fill that space. You don't need any of that. And the second I got rid of all of that stuff, I noticed significant growth in my channel. The fun fact is, TikTok won't tell you that you're being suppressed. You just will be, and you will be wondering why you're not getting any views. That's probably why. It also could be you. You might not be engaging enough. You need to be talking, you need to be engaging, you need to be chatting, just thinking out loud. If you're doing something as mundane as walking somewhere in a game, fill that void. Talk about something. Yap, yap, yap. The more places where your content can be found, the higher chance you have to be discovered. If you are not posting on Instagram Reels, but you make short form videos on TikTok, what are you doing? Make an Instagram account based around your platform and start posting. And if you've never edited before, that's totally fine. You can learn. It's all a learning process with everything. I personally post YouTube Shorts and Instagram Reels and TikToks, mostly short form vertical view content. I'm also trying to dabble into long form content, which is obviously what this video is. And for the most part, my long form content doesn't do very well at all on YouTube, but I'm trying it out anyway because I want to grow as a creator as well. So I've only been making content seriously for about a year, and I've had a few YouTube Shorts really blow up that have actually really boosted my YouTube channel. As of the time of recording right now, I'm actually on about 56,000 subscribers, and that is from these particular videos. And here's the proof, here's the analytics. It's realistically 2 YouTube Shorts that blew me up to this point, but all the rest of my shorts still average a somewhat respectable view count. And then you go to my long form and they get 0 traction at all. My Instagram has over 11K views, and that is also from videos that I've posted from the Instagram Reels. And here's the proof there, showing the analytics that all my followers come from these really popular videos. And I still post to Instagram Reels now. TikTok, at the time of recording this, I have 63.5K followers, and I average about 100 viewers per live stream. And here's the proof here too. So when should you post a video? Well, that really depends on the platform and where your audience is most active. You can see all that information in your analytics on most platforms, especially on YouTube. I personally, when it comes to Instagram Reels, I kind of post whenever. I find it doesn't really matter for me personally, at least with Instagram Reels. On TikTok, however, it's very important to when you post. You as a live streamer, especially if you're in the gaming field, you should post your videos just before or whilst you are live. You can actually schedule TikTok videos off their website, but you can't schedule them on your phone. I don't know why. But if you schedule or post a video and then go live a few minutes later, what will happen is TikTok, the way it works is for the first 200 people, it'll push your video out to them. And TikTok will test to see, are people swiping away or are they watching your video? If for the most part they're swiping away, TikTok won't push that. But when you go live, TikTok pushes all of your content out constantly through the whole live stream, especially your newest video. And something that really has helped, here's proof, I'm showing it now. This video I posted specifically to TikTok where I explained this. In this horror game, the monster can actually hear my real microphone. So the whole time we're playing, I need to be as quiet as possible while I try to navigate and solve puzzles and find a way to escape. However, to make it really hard on myself, I've set it up so any sound effects that you guys send during the live stream, the monster can also hear it. So, will you help me try to escape, or are you gonna help the monster catch me? Join the live. From the analytics, you can see that this video got over 1 million views, and even after I've done that, I've left the video up, it still gets views now. It's a video for people to find you. I had over 1,600 people watching me during that live stream. It was crazy, and it was a lot of fun. Now, it was definitely a mixture of luck and the video that got me that discoverability, and I am very grateful for it. But these little things you don't know until you post. It took me like 20 minutes to make that 20-second video, and boom, there it went. Now, my ultimate and biggest final tip that I could give you when you start making content is something that I've been doing this whole video. Did you notice it? Have you seen what I was doing? It was captions. Captions below the screen when you're talking has proven to keep people engaged for longer periods of time, because you probably were watching those captions majority of the time of the video. So, did this video help you? Did it maybe not help you? Do you have any questions? Let me know in the comments below. I'm very interested to hear what you have to say. Maybe you have some advice for me or advice for other people. Share your experience. What do you find works for you as a streamer or a gaming creator on TikTok or in general? If this video was informative for you and you did learn something, please give it a like, comment, share, subscribe, all that kind of stuff. Really mean a lot to me. Yeah, I would love to hear your feedback. This is my first ever tutorial video I've ever done. And if you made it all the way to the end, you're a bloody legend. Thank you so much for watching. I hope I helped you out. Cheers.